Okay, I am ready to go live. I just tried and I wasn't getting comments, so hopefully this one will work. I'm so excited to share with you guys how to do the self-tanner. Feeling very, very exposed at the moment in my little getup. But if it's too much skin, feel free to back out. Let's see if you guys hop on here. All right, Nicole, let me know if I get comments this time. Hi, Sherry. Comment, woohoo! Okay, we're good to go. I hope that people watch because I'm half naked on the internet. This is exciting, guys, right? Thanks, Nicole. I'm feeling a little self-conscious, but it's okay. It's for the greater good, right? Okay. So I've got 2 of you on here. Super excited. I'm just gonna wait and see if anybody else comes on. I was hoping for at least 5, but I don't know if I'll get that lucky. I think I've got everything ready to go here. Nicole, you've tried self tanner, right? How about you, Sherry? Have you tried the tanner? Do you love it? Thumbs up. I absolutely love it. So this is, Sherry, you need to watch this, you need to learn. Okay, I had a lot of people ask me to do this video. So I actually wear the self-tanner every day. I was doing it before I even found SeneGence, and I just like it because I reflect the light. I am so white. So I don't really like reflecting light. I like to look awake and energized, and self-tanner is the way to go. I also super hate the idea of being wrinkly when I'm old, so I wear a lot of sunscreen. So this is kind of how I keep my skin glowing. So this is what I used to use, and I super loved this. This is great. It's I don't use the glove, so I am gonna try and make this video quick because I have 20% battery life left. I know I was out all day getting a dang root canal. So, anyhow, this is what I used before. I don't use gloves, and I'll tell you why. I just have never done it that way. I like to just do my hands. So how I normally start is first I shower, and I exfoliate everything. I just get a loofah, and I just rub everything down really, really good, including my face, everything, just totally exfoliate. And then I just get some lotion. So I've got some cheap drugstore lotion, and that's all you need. And what I do is first I totally lube up my hands really good, top and bottom. Lots of lotion on the hands. Okay, and that's so you don't get the orange hands. This kind of gives you a little barrier, okay? And then you just kind of have to think about how the sun hits you. By the way, my husband is putting floors in the bathroom, so he's gonna come in and probably make a little bit of noise, but that's how it is. So anyways, lotion on the hands, and then I do lotion on the inside part of my wrist because you don't want like weird streaks here from tanner. I've had that and it's gross. So just kind of all the way up the inside of my arm and in my armpit. Oh yeah, TMI, you know it, right? So because when you think about like your natural tan, you're not usually tan on those parts of your body. So this will help with the more natural appearance. So there we go. Everything is nice and lotioned. I do this also on my elbows. So lube up those elbows, right? Is that you, babe? Okay, I'm totally live right now, so half naked in front of the internet. What's up? Everyone say hi to Ryan. Hi. Okay. Then I do my knees. So these are all the kind of dry spots on your skin that really absorb the tanner and will turn orange if you don't put lotion on. I also do the back of my knees. Okay. Oh, your mom says hi, Rye. He walked out again. Okay, next place to put lotion. I know this isn't even self-tanner. This is just regular lotion, but we're getting all lubed up. Is I do my feet. Okay, and the feet especially, because I hate when you get like those orange yuckies on your feet and you're like, oh, that person totally wears self-tanner because there's orange all over her feet. Okay, so lube them up. Get them all lotioned. So anywhere you really don't want a lot of color to be, lotion up. Okay? And there you go. So got my base on. I'm going to wipe my hands off a little bit. I mean, and then we've got, so I'm going to use our awesome Great Tanner, and I do super love this. So the difference, I do love this. Don't get me wrong. I love this because it goes on and I can see it going on because it has a bronzer. It's like brown, so you can see where you're putting it, and I love that. But this one I have to apply almost every day, probably every other day. And the bronzer kind of rubs off when you go in the pool and stuff. So this one's cool, but ours is better. So this stuff is awesome because once I get the color I like, I only have to do this, you know, every 4 days, every 5 days. But between coats, so while you're building your tan, make sure that you shower and exfoliate between each coat because you don't want, like, it will kind of patch up in those dry spots and make like a darker color there that you don't want. So we're all lotioned up, and now we're going to go ahead and start spraying. I'm going to start with my face. I do have mascara on and lip sense, but other than that, I don't have anything else on. So I'm just going to, I put it on my hand for this part. Just a couple squirts, rub my hands together, and I just put it on just like regular face lotion. A lot of people are scared to do their face, but don't be scared. It's really easy. It's probably the easiest part. And then I do, you know, my neck and up the back, okay? Just make sure you rub everything in really good. Make sure you get everywhere. Okay, and I usually just wear, you know, I don't do my whole, like, everything because I don't need to, but you can. You can do everywhere. Okay, so at a certain point when you're putting on the tanner, it kind of gets almost like a powdery feeling. And every tanner that I've used, and I've used a tons, I've used Jergens, I've used Neutrogena, I've used all of them. They all kind of get this powdery feeling after a little bit of rubbing. At that point, stop. Don't rub anymore, because after that point, the color's kind of already stuck to your skin and you'll start pulling it off of itself, and that's where you're going to get the streaking. So stop right there, right at that powdery, smooth feeling, okay? Next is I just do my arms. So my hands get a little bit slippery using the spray, so I always have a towel, and then you just spritz all the way down, okay? And then I rub in the main spots first. Make sure to get everywhere. And I like to I wear a lot of razorbacks when I work out. So, I didn't put enough on, hold on. So I like to make sure that I just at least cover the, you know. So there you go. And then just go over the elbow at the last part, and then at the inside wrist at the last part, and just lightly go over those areas. You don't want to put too much attention there. See, now I'm at the powdery feeling, so stop, no more rubbing. Sherry, I put it on my hands for everything. My sprayer doesn't work anymore. The coverage is better. I do that too. I do that on my legs. I'll show you. But on my arms, I just kind of spray it because that's how I do it. But I do like to put it on my hands first too. So then I just spray again. And then rub. I love this stuff. A little goes a long ways. Whereas like with the stuff from this stuff, I feel like I have to like really like cake it on. So, and then I just rub it in. And see, because you have the lotion there on that spot, it will kind of make a nice like fade. You won't have any harsh lines. So then over the elbows and the wrists gently. Okay? Now the fun part, the legs, right? So I have big legs. Y'all know this. But I like to, I'm gonna hike up my shorts, close your eyes. You don't wanna see this. Anyhow, okay. So I do kind of break my leg up into sections, because otherwise I'd have a lot of area to cover and I'm gonna get streaking because it's gonna dry before I get to the rest of it. So I always start with the top, the middle, and then I kind of rub over the knees gently and the feet gently. Okay, so on my legs, I do just spray it right into my hand. So that's what I'm doing right now. So spray, and then I just rub. Rub it in. Isn't this fun? Just watching me like rub myself down, guys. Thank goodness there's no boys in this group. That would be really bad. Okay, so I'm at the powdery feeling. Done. Sherry, so when you do it, do you know the powdery feeling I'm talking about? All right, next, bottom part. Rub it in really good. And I just go in really like fast circles, okay? You don't know the powdery feeling. It's like kind of when you're, before it gets tacky, and it just feels like, I don't know, like if you put baby powder on. I don't know, it's weird. Okay, I'm at that powdery phase. So now I'm going to do one little spritz on my hand, rub them together, and just glide over my knees and the top of my feet and the back of my feet like this. I'm like pretty flexible. That's kind of awesome, right? Okay, so there's one spot on my foot that no matter how much lotion I put on, it always collects a lot of color. And that's right on this bone, okay? Guess what? I immediately take my towel, and I just rub that little bone and get all the color off because I don't need color right there. And it just kind of fades anyways, but I always get too much buildup right there. So I just rub that part off. And then I do my other leg. I really do. I love having the healthy glow. And this stuff makes my skin feel really good. You know, I got stretch marks, I got cellulite, I got fat going on, and this just covers it so nicely. It makes me feel more sexy, not gonna lie. So, and we all kind of need that little, well, maybe you don't, but I do. Need that little boost sometimes with the confidence. All right, that one's done. Now to the bottom part of my leg. Here we go. Small circles all the way. All right. Powdery feeling. And then just a little over the knees and the top of the foot. Voila, I'm tan. I'm not going to do my belly for you. So, too bad. I know you guys wanted to see that, right? But I will tell you that if you're doing your belly, you need to put lotion inside of your belly button. Otherwise, you're going to get a really dark belly button, and it's going to look really funny. So I'm just wiping off that one part on my foot that gets all crazy color. Then, my towel's a little bit damp. The last step that I do is I take my towel and I just run it. I know, this is the part that bothers me the most. Right here is when you get your like creasing for some reason. I just run this after I wash my hands. So I'm just doing it right now because anyway, so I'll go wash my hands, have my damp towel, and I rub this right here just on the inside of my hand right there. So, because you don't want lines. And then how I do the top, because some people stop at the wrist or they wear the glove, and I don't like that look. I just like to have it like all the way through, right? So how I do the top, and look, I'm not like streaky or anything, and like I said, I put it on this morning. So let's say I go to the bathroom and I wash my hands. So now they're all clean, dry, right? So I put the lotion again on my hands, okay? Top and bottom, just like I did before. Right at the top of the wrist, okay? And then I just take one little squirt, okay? One tiny squirt. My hands are slippery. Okay, ready? And I spray the top of my hand. And then I just rub like this all the way up. Make sure you get all of everything. And there you go. You know, that's it. The top of the hands is always a little tricky, right? But that's how I do it. And then I just take my handy dandy little towel and I just kind of gently take the damp part and wipe the knuckles a little bit to get a little bit of the color off, and then finish. Okay? I don't know. Y'all get that? I'm using this Tanner Dawn. I did this one. This is the kind I used to use. And don't get me wrong, I do, if I need a quick bronze on the go, I'm not going to lie. If I'm like, gotta go somewhere, take pictures, I want to put this one on because it really is like amazing. It has an instant bronze to it. But this one for a longer lasting like base tan, this is amazing. So, does anyone have questions? Did you guys have fun watching me rub lotion all over myself? I did say how I do my face. So, I just did it. And you can go back and watch it. But all I do is I just squirt it in my hand, rub my hands together, and I just put it on like regular face lotion. And I bring it down my neck, right here. And I just treat all of this as one area. So I get it all done at the same time. Okay? You just rub it in until it feels powdery. When I say powdery, it's more like a soft sheet feeling, I guess. It's not tacky and it's not wet. So just put it on like regular lotion. Don't be scared. It goes on great. And you know what? If you do have like a little flaw or something, it's super easy to cover up with your tinted moisturizer or whatever. Any other questions? So while I'm on here, I want to just answer or just kind of say a little bit else about our product. It is expensive, guys. This is $50 a pop. And that seems like a lot, right? But when you think about a spray tan that you get that lasts only 5 days at the salon, that's $25, okay? This is going to last you a long time. I think I could probably get a good 8 uses out of this, okay? If you're only doing a small part of your body, you know, you're going to get more out of it. So even if I don't do the rest of my body, I always do my face and my chest, always, because I want to look healthy, glowy. This stuff has the Cineplex complex in it, so it's not only like beautiful, it is, it's got the cellular renewal in it, so it's gonna help your skin cells renew up to 30% faster, which is awesome. So you're getting the anti-aging benefits and a tan all at once. Who doesn't love that? That's totally worth 50 bucks to me. Yes, Sherry has been using this product and she loves it, and I love it too. Yeah, it's not drying at all. This is super moisturizing. And you know what? This is the other thing. On this kind that like I said, I do love this. Don't get me wrong. It kind of feels sticky when I put my clothes on afterwards. Even if I've let it dry. Oh, Sherry, does it feel dry afterward? I'm worrying because I have dry skin. No. This is super moisturizing. But it's not like sticky, and that's what I was just saying, is like, I always, with this one, I get sticky. Even if I wait 30 minutes running around my bedroom naked while I blow dry my hair and stuff, I'm still sticky when I put my clothes on. And I don't get the feeling with this stuff. And I do, my skin, it just feels good. TMI, on the top of my thighs, I usually have little bumps. I don't know if it's from dry skin or what. It's almost like goosebumps, okay? Since I started using our self-tanner, those are gone. I don't have those little like goosebumps anymore. So whatever's in that has cured whatever dry condition I had, and I am super loving that. Any more questions? Sherry, how long does a bottle last you? Because I'm still on my first bottle, and I use it, like I said, right now, once I get my base tan, I only have to use it like once a week. So it's lasted me 2 months now. I've had mine 2 months. Anybody else know how long theirs lasted? Hi, Siobhan. I see you. You missed it. You missed how to do it. You're going to have to go back and watch it because I can't do it again. I'll be too dark. And everybody will know. And I like to look natural. So you guys like the tan I got going on? It's pretty good, right? Tomorrow I'm going to look like I went to Hawaii. Okay. Well, I think then we're done. There's no more questions. So I'm just going to sign off. You guys are awesome. Share with your friends. If you have any more like tutorials that you want to see, don't hesitate to ask, because like apparently I super love going live. You know, I have no one else to talk to but a 3-year-old all day, so this is good for me. Yes, so every shower, Sherry, I exfoliate, and that's so like I basically, because every day your skin is naturally exfoliating, it's naturally going to have dry patches, even if you're putting lotion on. And so getting that dead skin off is so vital in getting a smooth application. Because if you have a dry patch and you put the tanner over it, that patch is going to stand out. So definitely exfoliate between each application. And if you, so you have to play with it. Like one application isn't going to make you super dark. I think about, for me, 2 applications and I'm like at the perfect color. Now during summer when I am supposed to be naturally more tan, because you know everyone lays out in the sun, right? I would probably do 3 applications to get that nice like glow. But anyhow, so that's it. Go back and watch it again if you need to. Let me know if you guys want to learn anything else. And that's it. I'm gonna sign off and go make breakfast burritos for dinner. Okay, have a good night, guys.